Python. Text. Python can manipulate text represented by the str, so-called strings, as well as numbers. This includes characters, exclamation, words, rabbit, names, Paris, sentences, got your bag, etc. Yeah, colon. They can be enclosed in single quotes like this or double quotes like this with the same result. For example, spam eggs. For example, print in single quotes, it will print spam eggs. You can also print it in double quotes like this. For example, this one in interactive mode, if we try, for example, this one will print the same. Paris rabbit got your back. Yeah, yeah. Then 1975 like this. To quote a quote, we need to escape it by preceding it with backslash. Alternatively, we can use the other type of quotation mark. For example, this will print the quote. Then this is another example of double quoted string. Then this one is an example of also double quote within single quote. You can do like that. Then if you want to include double quote inside double quote string, you have to use backslash here. If you enter, it will print like this. And then this one, single quote within single quote string like this. So these are all examples of strings. In the Python shell, the string definition and output string can look different. The print function produces a more readable output by omitting the enclosing quotes and by printing escaped and special characters. For example, s is equal to this, Python, enter into interactive mode, s is equal to this, and then s, print s. Without print, special characters are included in the string without print function. So this is the special character that is also part of this if you are not using the function print. And by using function with print, special characters are interpreted, so backslash n produces new line. For example, this first line, new line. Okay. If you don't want characters prefaced by backslash to be interpreted as special characters, you can use row strings by adding an R before the first word. Row strings print C, for example, print C colon some name. Here backslash n means new line. Backslash n means new line. And print R, see, not that R before the quote. If we print like this, this will not be treated as new line character. Okay, this is the example of row character, row strings. There is one subtle aspect to row strings. A row string may not end in an odd number of backslash characters. See the fake entry for more information and workarounds. String literals can span multiple lines. One way is using triple quotes. Triple quotes, then string, triple cross, or triple single inverted comma, string, or triple. End of lines are automatically included in the string, but it's possible to prevent this by adding a backslash at the end of the line. For example, this print. This is the example of multi-line strings. Usage, things, options, hyphen h, display. This usage method hyphen h or name. Produce the following output as we already seen. Strings can be concatenated, glued together with the plus operator and repeated with a star. For example, this is an example of comment. It will print nothing. 3 into 1 plus 3 into 1 means repeat 3 times this string and then append em un unium. So two or more string literals, the one enclosed between quotes next to each other, are automatically concatenated. For example, this one, they will be automatically concatenated. This feature is particularly useful when you want to break long strings. Text is equal to put several strings within parentheses to have them joined together. For example, this one. And print text, it will join these two strings in which are in parentheses. This only works with two literals though, not with variables or expressions. Prefix is equal to pi prefix is equal to pi. Okay, need to enter into interactive mode and then type prefix is equal to pi prefix thun. This is not going to work because they need to be string literals, both operands. Syntax error, invalid tense syntax, and then this one will also error out. So if you want to concatenate variables or a variable and a literal, use plus prefix plus thun. It will print Python. Then strings can be indexed subscripted with the first character having index 0. There is no separate character type. A character is simply a string of size 1. For example, word, if we print word subscript 0, it will print P, and if we print word 1 2, it will print R, sorry, T. How? Okay, 0 1 2 is T, so it's correct. And then indices may also be negative numbers to start counting from right. For example, word -1 will print N, word -2 will print O, and so that. Note that since -0 is the same as 0, negative indices start from -1. In addition to indexing, slicing is also supported. While indexing is used to obtain individual characters, slicing allows you to obtain a subscript. For example, word 0 to 2. Okay, it means p y t, only py, t is excluded. For word -3 colon -2, it means it will print -1 -2 -3 only o, no h, like that. So this is about slicing. And now how the start is always included and the end is always excluded. This makes sure that s of colon this plus s colon this is always equal to s. Python. What this is Python. One way to remember how slices work is to think of the indices as pointing between characters, with the left edge of the first character number 0, then the right edge of the last character of a string n characters has an index n. For example, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, -1, -2, -3, 4, -4, -5, -6. The first row of numbers gives the position of the indices 0 to 6 in the string. The second row gives the corresponding negative indices. The slice from I to j consists of all characters between the edges labeled I and j respectively. For non-negative indices, the length of a slice is the difference of the indices. If both are within bounds, for example, the length of word 1 3 is 2. Attempting to use an index that is too large will result in an error. Word 42. The word only has 6 characters. So if I try to use out of bound index, it will give an error, index error, string index out of bound. Clear? Like this. Okay. Python strings cannot be changed. They are immutable. Therefore, assigning to an indexed position in the string results in an error. Like this. If we try to assign a string literal word 0 is equal to j, it will give an error. Okay. Python 3 word is equal to Python and word of 0 is equal to j, it will give an error. String object does not support item assignment. Like this. If you need a different string, you should create a new one. J word 1, j word 1 Zython, j plus word 1. Okay, word 2 pi. The built-in function len returns the length of the string. For example, this is, and then len of s is 34. Exit. See also text sequence type str, string mode methods, f string, formatted string syntax, printf, style string formatting. Thank you.